And after you leave a like, remember to smash the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet. And remember to hit the notification bell so every time I post a video, you can know right away. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. What's up, my YouTube friends, viewers, subscribers, everybody? Welcome back to another banger motivational video. And what I will be discussing right now is self-love. And I think everyone should love themselves just the way that they are and stop trying to be like everybody else. Because a person who have self-love knows who they are, and they acknowledge the type of person that they are, and they acknowledge the type of person that they are becoming. So having self-love is you don't put somebody else's needs in front of yours. You put yourself first, which I think that's how it should be. You come first before everybody else. So having self-love, you make sure you're always happy, you make sure you're always at peace, you block out all the negativity. You don't make nobody come in your life and destroy everything that you work so hard to create. Like, having self-love is the best thing. That's like loving yourself for who you are. A lot of people hate themselves because they wish they could be different, but everyone is different in their own special way, and everyone should have self-love. Everyone should love themselves just the way that they are. So having self-love is like, when you love yourself, a lot of people think it's being selfish just because you look out for your well-being, and I feel like that's the way how it should be. You should look out for yourself before you look out for others, because like, you can't be giving all of you to somebody else, like your energy, your advice, like everything. You can't be giving so much of you to somebody else, which means you can't be investing everything into somebody else. I think you should invest everything within yourself and grow as a person, because like, you can't help somebody else if you need help. So with that being said, it's like a cup. So you pour something in the cup. The cup is you. So you have to make sure your cup is full. So when your cup is overflowing, that's when you can help somebody. Like, everybody should love themselves. I don't know why a lot of people hate themselves. Like, no. And they try so hard to be someone that they're not. No. A person that's tried to be someone that they're not hate themselves for who they are. So they try to be somebody else, hoping they will love themselves because maybe they admire this person. So they think they have to act like this person in order for them to love themselves. And a lot of people think, oh, I don't have to love myself and blah 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 blah, I just need to love somebody else. But with that being said, if you don't know self-love, like you don't know how to love yourself, how you think you're going to be able to love others? If you have self-love and you value yourself, like you value yourself very highly, like you got standards, you're not settling for the bare minimum. That's what self-love is. Because you love yourself and you have high regards for yourself. So you're not going to settle for less because you know who you are. You're not going to be very attractive and settle for someone that's like average, if you know what I mean. So I think having self-love is one of the best things. And people that, like, say, take care of their mental health, taking care of their body, taking care of their health, those are people with self-love because they constantly taking care of themselves. That's self-love. People that bring themselves however they want and they hate themselves and they don't care what happened to them, that's a person that lacks self-love, and that's why they're miserable. And if you don't got self-love, you will be miserable because you don't know who you are. You have to accept yourself for who you are and who you are becoming. Do not waste your time trying to be like everybody else. Like, you can't be somebody else. Like, I've seen people act like everybody else, pretend to be like everybody else, wishing they could be like somebody else, but in reality, you are you for a reason. There's something in you, that's why you're you. You can't be nobody else. So having self-love is you treat yourself, you take care of yourself, make sure you're happy. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people that love themselves like unconditionally, like treat yourself, take care of yourself, make sure you're always happy and whatnot. So you got some other people that lack self-love, thinking you're selfish because, like, you're in the gym, you take care of yourself, you treat yourself, you get yourself new shoes, you get yourself new clothes, you buy new jewelry, you go see a movie, you go do something, like you keep yourself happy. Because, like, what a lot of people fail to understand is happiness comes from within. So if you're unhappy with yourself, you'll be unhappy with everything else. You can't love somebody and you don't got self-love. People that know how to love someone correctly have self-love, because you have to know how to love, like, without, like, you can't do something for someone if you can't do it for yourself. So with that being said, is you can't cherish someone if you don't know how to cherish yourself. You don't know how to love someone unconditionally if you don't love yourself. You can't take care of somebody else if you don't know how to take care of yourself. If you're not in the gym, being fit, working on your body, like having fun in the gym, how are you going to convince somebody else to go to the gym? If you're not taking care of yourself, how you think you're going to be able to take care of somebody else or a family or a friend? You can't take care of no one if you can't take care of yourself. So having self-love is one of the best things. And let me say it one more time. I don't care if people tell you that you're selfish. Do not put nobody else first. There's a reason why you love yourself, because you acknowledge who you are. A lot of people refuse to acknowledge who they are. They rather pretend to be someone that they're not. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about you. Love yourself. Especially this one goes for mostly women. Because a woman that don't know self-love, like if you're searching for love, then you don't got self-love, because you shouldn't be searching for love. And some guys too. Like if you're going into a relationship, you should, like, yeah, it's okay to love somebody, but you shouldn't be searching for love in a relationship. Relationship is about partnership. So with that being said, is you have to love yourself individually, then you can love each other and blossom as partners. Because like when people go in a relationship, most people go in relationships for help, love, and some go for a partner. Because if you got self-love, you're not searching for love. So if you're not searching for love, hence you will receive love. A lot of people, when they go search for love, this is why they mess their whole life up. And this is why they have a bunch of kids all over the place. That's just how it is, because they're searching for love. And some people will settle for the bare minimum just to accept whatever love is given to them. So if you don't love yourself unconditionally, then how you expect, and how would you know that the type of love that someone is giving you is genuine? You won't know what's real, because you never love yourself. You don't know what true love is. And a lot of you guys may be watching me right now and probably like, oh, you're selfish and blah blah blah. Don't put yourself before nobody, blah blah blah. Like like people that say are married, I always ask them this question: who do you think come first? The guy may say, oh, my wife come first and then my kid. If you ask the wife may say, oh, my kid come first and my husband. No, no, no. Let me tell you something. And I want you to listen to me real good. You listening? Okay. In a marriage or a relationship, the person that comes first is you as an individual. So if you're a guy and you're married and you got kids, your kid nor your wife do not come first. You come first. And I want you to listen to me correctly. You guys may get this just a little bit. For the wives, your child does not come before your husband. You come first. Your husband comes second, and your child comes third. For the guy, it's the same way. The guy comes first, the wife comes second, and the kid comes third. Because let me tell you something. A kid does not complete a woman. A lot of females think kids complete them, but sorry to say this, a kid does not complete you. No, a man is what complete a woman, and a woman is what completes a man. So if you think a kid completes who you are, then you are misguided your whole life. A kid completes the man and woman to make a family. A lot of people do not know this. A lot of female that have kids think, oh, my kid come first, then me, then my family, then my man. And you got guys, oh, my mom come first, then my kid, then my wood. No, 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 no. Garbage. If you have self-love, obviously you come first. But a lot of people need a driving force, I think. That's why they say, oh, my wife come first or my kid come first. They need a driving force just to convince themselves that what they're doing is for somebody else. But in reality, whether you're a man or a woman, what you're doing it for yourself in order to share it with your family. So if you're a guy, your kid nor your woman does not come before you. They're not the reason why you're getting up every day trying to achieve something. No, you may use them as a driving force that, oh, I have to get up every day to go get the money because I got a wife and I got a kid. No, that's you using a driving force. You're misguided. You know why? Because you being a man, you getting up every day, playing your role, convincing yourself you're doing it for somebody else. But like I said, you're not doing it for everybody else. You're doing it for you so you can share it with them. And for a woman, it's the same thing. What you're doing is not for your kid. So you may get up and think, oh, I'm doing this for my kid and blah. No, 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 no. You're doing it for yourself in order to share it with your child. Because what a lot of people don't understand is the kid that you're breaking your back for does absolutely nothing for you. Their role isn't to do anything for you because, number one, they didn't ask to be here. It's your responsibility to take care of your child. So you can't say, oh, I have to do this for my child. No, 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 no. Priorities and responsibilities are different. And that's where a lot of people make mistakes because they don't know the difference between a priority and they don't know the difference between a responsibility. That's why a lot of things don't work. Having self-love is you love yourself first. Then the same love you give to yourself, you can give to somebody else because you already know what love is. So with that being said, the same goes for a female. If a female is someone that, like, say, you pour, as a man, you pour into a female and then she give it back to you. So if a female don't got self-love, she won't know how to receive the type of love that you're giving her. And then on top of that, she may think everything is too good to be true because she never experienced this type of love before because she don't love herself. So with that being said, you show a female that don't got self-love unconditionally love, she will think that you're using her or blah 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 or whatever the case may be because she don't know it. That's why some females end up ruining marriages and ruin relationships. And don't get me wrong, some guys that don't know self-love ruin relationships too. I'm not pointing out nobody. All I'm trying to say is, in order for you to be happy in a relationship or happy in a marriage, you have to love yourself first. You can't convince yourself that, oh, I'm doing it for somebody else. Because say you're a man, you don't know how to take care of yourself. You don't know how to hustle. Then how you expect to take care of a family? And for a woman, if you don't know how to nurture and be gentle with your man, how are you going to do that with your kid? A kid is what completes the family, the man and the woman. A lot of guys think, oh, my mom complete me. No, garbage. And a lot of females think, oh, my kid complete me. No, garbage. A man and a woman complete each other. That's why a man and a woman come together in order to form a baby. The baby completes the man and the woman. So if you can't love your husband and you can't love your wife, what type of love are you going to show your child? Your child is going to grow up not knowing what real love is. Because there's a difference with you being gentle with your kid, from you disciplining your kid, and from you showing your kid what love is. And people that don't know what self-love is, those are the ones that mess everything up. Because guess what? They never received that type of love before. And if you have kids and you don't show your kids what love is, your kid is going to grow up searching for love. And nobody shouldn't be searching for love because you should already receive love from your parents so you know how to love yourself. And when you know how to love yourself, you can know how to love others. People that hate everybody else and have problems with everybody else, those are the type of people that lack self-love. A man can only love you unconditionally if he receive love from his mom. So he know how it is to love a woman. Because for a guy, the first person that he loves is his mom. The second person that he's going to love is going to be his girlfriend. For a girl, it's the same thing. The first guy she's going to love is her dad. And the second guy she's gonna love is her boyfriend. Because let me tell you something. People search for the type of characters that their parents are. So a guy, if his mom is a hustler, and no matter what, she provides, a guy is gonna search for a hustling female because that's resemblance of his mom. For a woman, she's gonna search for the same type of guys that her dad was. So for a woman, if her dad was a businessman, she's not gonna settle for locals because she grew up watching her dad being the boss. So when she's all the way growing up, when she's grown up, she's gonna want to date a boss. She's not gonna settle for no average. That's just how it is. Because guys and girls as kids, when they grow up, this is why everyone need both parents into their lives. Because number one, if a guy do not know how it is to love his mom, he can't love a woman because he don't know how to love a woman correctly. People are driven on emotions, emotionally connected with someone. Because you can like someone and then you can love someone. You can like someone and you don't love them. Because liking someone is like their appearance, what they look like. Loving someone is you accepting this person for whoever they are on the inside. Liking someone and loving someone is based on an emotional connection with them. You can go to the gym, you can go to the mall, you can go anywhere and you can see anybody and you can automatically like them. That's just how it is. But can you bring forth great love? Can you cherish this person? If you don't got self-love, you can't. If you do not know, if a guy do not know how to love his mom, he can't love another woman. If a female don't know how to love her dad, she can't love a guy. It may sound weird, but it's true. I feel like 50-50 of you guys may be understanding this. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like it's like even numbers like it's cut in half. But it's the truth. So having self-love is you putting yourself first. So for a guy, your mom do not come before your family. And for a woman, your kid do not come before your man. You come first as an individual. You know why some relationships, like say, last and become strong, that their bond is so strong that no one can break it and mess it up? That's because they keep everything within themselves, within the relationship, sorry. So when both people got self-love and both of these people come together, their bond is even stronger because they already love themselves. Because when you go into a relationship, there's 3 relationships within a relationship. And I want you to listen to me. 3 relationships in one relationship. If you're like, what do you mean? The first relationship is the relationship that a guy have with himself. That's the first one. The second relationship is the type of relationship that the woman have with herself. That's 2 relationships. And the third one is the one that you guys got together. So you see, when a guy lacks self-love, a woman is going to have problems with him. And the same goes for the opposite. When a guy got self-love, he's good, and the woman doesn't got self-love, they're going to have problems because guess what? When a woman is trying to love a guy, the guy never received any love like this before. So he think she's using him for his money. And the same thing go for a woman. When a guy got self-love and a woman don't got self-love, she think, oh, he's a player, he's trying to sweet talk me in order to get some coochie. No. Sad to say this, females, but not every guy that talk to you want to get in your pants. That's just how it is. And guys, not every woman that want to love you is trying to get your money. Like, it's true. But at the end of the day, it's how people were brought up that destroy everything in this day and age. Because people, and I feel like with mostly broken homes, people grow up, like kids grow up with, say, no parents or one parent or their grandparents raised them. They grew up not knowing the love from their parents. So they don't have a role model to look up to and know what to look for. Like a guy, he needs his mom in his life. Well, both parents, but mostly his mom. So he can know what type of woman his mom is, and then he will know what type of woman he need to look for. Because if his mom can take care of him, he's gonna look for a type of woman that also can take care of him. That way, he can take care of his family, if that makes sense. Because a guy role is to, no, sorry, I'm saying this backwards. A woman's role is to tell the guy what she wants. The guy role is to figure it out how to get it done. And the woman role again is to support the guy by getting it done. This is why when you got two people in a relationship that don't got self-love, they never reach nowhere. So if you ever see someone go in a relationship for 6 months, 1 year, like they never make it to 2 years. That's because they don't know how to love someone else, because they don't love themselves. And you can't love and cherish and adore somebody else if you don't do the same thing for yours. If you don't take care of your body, how do you expect you're going to be able to caress someone's body? If you know what I mean. I'm not going to go too much down in these type of love stuff, but like this video is about self-love. But self-love also reflect on the way that you love others. That's just how it is. You have to take care of yourself. A lot of people think you're being selfish, but in reality, you're not being selfish. You just put your needs first because you're trying to make sure that you are okay at the end of the day. So with that being said, this is why a very attractive female can have bunch of guys. Hi, hey baby, what's up? Blah 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 blah. And she turned all those guys down. Because what she know exactly what she's looking for. And you got some guys like me that got value that won't sleep around because we know what we're looking for. So why waste time on someone that you don't want instead of looking for someone that you really want, if that makes sense? A lot of people take whatever they can get, but those are people that don't got self-love and no value. People that got self-love value themselves highly. That's why they search for people that also got self-love, because like you can know when somebody loved themselves. Back in the day, people, even now, people used to tell me that I'm obsessed with myself, but that's just the way it is. You should be obsessed with yourself. If you're not obsessed with yourself, you can't be obsessed with others. You have to love yourself and value yourself highly. So when you go in a relationship, you can love your partner and value your partner. Because let me tell you something. A lot of people fail to understand this. And this is the reason why a lot of people can't find true love. That's because they don't love themselves. Everything starts from within. So if a person doesn't respect themselves, they can't respect others. If a person don't care about themselves, you think they're going to care about you? If a man can provide for himself, you think he's going to be able to provide for a family? If a woman can't nurture herself and look after herself when she's breaking down emotionally, can she do the same for her child? Can she do the same? No. She may think, oh, my kid is crying and I can pick the kid up and nurture him, but can you nurture the child how the child should be nurtured? Can you put the words correctly how your child want to hear it? So with that being said, let me say it one more time. You are not selfish for loving yourself. You are not selfish for putting yourself first. You should put yourself first. You should know how to love yourself, cherish yourself. Make sure you're okay. If you're not in the gym, you should be looking forward to be in the gym. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're okay, because you accept who you are. If you're, say, attractive or really attractive or not so attractive, and you got self-love, you accept who you are. You don't have to put a bunch of hair on and makeup and pretend to be someone that you're not. You already accept yourself for who you are. You are not selfish. Do not let them misguide you and tell you that if you love yourself and if you put yourself first, you're selfish. No, that's how it should be. That's why a lot of relationships nowadays is not working, because people don't love themselves and they don't put themselves first. They look for a driving force just so they can say, oh, I'm doing this for my family, or I'm doing this for this. And no, 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 bullshit. You're doing it for yourself so you can share it with somebody else. I can't come online and say, oh, I'm making this video so I can be rich and take care of my mom and take care of my family. No, 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 no. I'm trying to get rich so I can share it with my mom and I can be financially stable to take care of my family. That's just how it is. But some people, they need a driving force. Let me tell you something. Love yourself. Women, mostly women, love yourself unconditionally. Take care of yourself. Do not search for a love from a man, because you may receive the wrong type of love. And you may damage yourself emotionally. Because like a guy can receive wrong love from a woman, and it won't be as bad as when a woman receives bad love from a guy. Because woman is emotionally driven. A woman do stuff and put effort in for a guy that she likes. That's why a woman, if she do not like you, she won't want to look at you, she won't want to touch you, she won't want to do anything with you because she don't like you. When a woman like you, she pour her heart into it because she's emotionally connected. She put everything with her emotions of how she feel to prepare something for you. That's just how it is. So when a female is loved incorrectly, it causes problem. And especially if she do not know how it is to love her dad, then she do not know the type of love that she should be receiving, because she don't know love. A female that do not know her dad, like a female that don't know how it is to love her dad, and she don't got no brothers, and she don't got no, say, a guy cousin, those are the females that end up ruining their lives. Before they're 30, they got 3-4 kids with 4 different guys, or 3 different guys. Because what? They don't know how to love themselves. A female that's like, say, in her mid-20s or 30s with no kids, I would say even in 30s with no kids, that's a female with brains. A female that have contact with her dad is extremely smart, because her dad tell her stuff. That's why she know the game. So she's not even gonna waste her time with those lower class guys, because she's searching for a high value man that got standards. Because if you got standards for yourself, then you're searching for somebody that got standards of their own. If you love yourself and you're attractive, you're also searching for someone that love themselves and they're also attractive, so you guys can look good together. That's just how it is. That's just how self-love work. But if some people is loved incorrectly, that can damage them and make them not want to love someone ever again, especially for a guy. If a guy is young, innocent, know how to love his mom, wanna date a girl more say mature than him, more experienced than him, cheat on him, that's what damaged that guy. And then that guy, oh, I don't need no love, blah 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 blah. A lot of people think they don't need love, but what they're scared of is being loved incorrectly. Everybody crave love. Like, it's human nature to crave love, both guys and girls. It's in our nature to crave love. But what some people is scared of is being loved incorrectly, because they don't want to be damaged because of somebody else. Problem. If that makes sense. So let me tell you something. Love yourself. Put yourself first. You should put yourself first. I don't know why you're using everything else as a driving force. That's what self-love is. You look out for your own well-being. You make sure you're okay. You make sure you're happy. You make sure you're taken care of. You make sure you're getting paid. You make sure your bills is getting paid. That is self-love. High standards for yourself. Do not settle for the bare minimum because of somebody else. And let me say this before I end this video. You know why a lot of relationships don't work? Because people that value themselves highly. You see, when you lower your standards, especially for women, when you lower your standards in order to give a guy a chance, that's cause problem. And for a guy, when you have value and you pick up a woman that don't know what she's doing or whatnot, that cause problem also. So with that being said, make sure the type of person that you are, search for it, because that's the only way you will last for 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Because you have to value yourself before you can value others. If you don't value yourself and you hate yourself, automatically all that you can't love a person how you should because you hate yourself. And from you hate yourself, you may like a person, but you can't love the person how you want to love the person. That's why a lot of people think, oh, this love is fake and blah blah. It's not fake. You're just not used to it. So you think it's not real. A person that got self-love know how to love somebody else correctly. A person that treat themselves know how to treat somebody else. A person that know how to take care of themselves and respect themselves will know how to take care of you and also respect you. A person that disrespect themselves and hate themselves will do the same thing to you. If you made a mistake, you forgive yourself and you move on. You don't hate yourself for something you can't figure out. You don't tear your life apart because you don't know something. If you don't know it, that's fine. You forgive yourself and you move on. You try to figure it out, you can. If you can't figure it out, then it's not meant for you. Do not destroy your life to please nobody. Let them say you're selfish because at the end of the day, you come first. Keep loving yourself. I hope this message was useful for some of you guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned. I will be back doing more stuff. You go enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I post daily on them.